Welcome back to Dewan Pundit Indonesia, the English version. Jebret team, big changes are underway for Tim Nasional Indonesia. Patrick Kluivert has officially taken the helm as head coach, and now the spotlight shifts to the coaching staff that he's assembling. So far, 3 names have been confirmed: Danny Lanzat, Alex Pastor, and Quentin Hakoba, but rumors suggest some big additions could join, including Dirk, how do I say his last name? Kuyt.
I think it's Dirk Kuyt.
Kuyt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dirk Kuyt.
Dirk.
Dirk Kuyt as the striker coach, Martin Stekelenburg as the goalkeeper coach, and
Fulham
2
legend.
former Indonesian national team players. Now, these 2 names are actually quite interesting: Irfan Bahdim and Rafael Maitimo. Should I go to Adiani first?
No, go to first. The was long.
Yeah, the was very long.
No. It could be a song.
What do you think, Mas Firzi? What do these potential appointments say about Kluivert's vision for the team?
No, I think with the names involved, we can see a lot of them like very big names, but there's nothing confirmed yet from the federation. And the federation said that the coaches that will be announced, it will come from Kluivert. He himself will announce the names of the persons he will take on board to help him, other than the 2 assistant coaches. We know Jacoba announced himself first in social media.
He wants to announce it last week, I think.
He announced it last week.
I was waiting for
He's
it.
Romanoing himself.
It's been on draft for
ages,
I think.
Been on draft with ages, Yeah, to me the interesting ones are the local coaches, because...
Do you know from the list of 10? Can you tell us?
Yeah.
Because I think it's rumored to be 10.
10 shortlist.
Oh, 10 names.
Can you name a few names?
I think the name of Nova is around the discussion, is high around the discussion. Maitimo said that he's willing to help the national team.
Maitimo has a experience with Canada, right?
Yeah, the team manager in the Under-17 World Cup. And he said that he's willing, if the national team comes up and calling, he will be ready. I think his profile matches with the coaching team with Kluivert, the coaching with Lanzat and Pastor. But we'll see. There's nothing concrete. There's nothing there yet. The names been going around. It's been going around like crazy. So because the speculation is there, because Kluivert needs to work fast. He needs to assemble his teams fast.
If he needs to work fast, why does he has to go back to Holland?
Just for 2 weeks, he will come back here.
I think he should be here. No, I think he should just stay here.
Well, maybe he over there he can also talk to our players in the Netherlands. He can talk to Mies and Tom and Calvin Verdong. It's very reasonable if he wants to talk. If he wants to arrange a meeting. Yesterday or 2 days ago, Kluivert met with 5 national team players based in Jakarta. So yesterday he met the clubs and owners of Liga 1 to further enhance the communication between Timnas and the clubs. That's something that is been put into focus by the federation and under Shin Tae-yong. So I think we're gonna see a lot more news coming in in the next few days, because news are rolling very fast and I can't seem to catch my breath with all the updates coming in.
That's what I'm going to ask you after the announcement.
You sleep well?
Did you even
we tried.
Yes.
We tried because it's
like every 20 minutes.
It's like, goodness.
Because Firzi is everywhere.
Is this true?
He's everywhere.
This is not happening.
Just so you know, before we start this episode, we
need to keep track. We need to update. We need to put out all those. There's a lot of silly things in social media right now about a lot of things. A lot of unimportant people invited onto podcasts, televisions, maybe. Our job in the media is to be objective, to find out the truth about the rumors that going on, to be objective about everything. We're trying to do our job as best as we can. But social media. Again, we talk about social media.
I'm so alien about social media.
It's not easy. Ali,
let's just live like
he's He's just having a zen of a time in the social media age without
living
his
in
Instagram. Yeah, like living in the countryside
Calm.
without Instagram, without
the noise.
the noise. So yeah, a lot of things are coming in, and more will be coming in the next few days, especially the names of the 3 more naturalized players being processed with the Ministry of Youth.
Sorry, Chita, I'm going to ask Firzi, what are your first impression with the Coach Kluivert,
new
Coach
coach.
Patrick?
Coach Kluivert, yeah.
First impression.
Yeah, he came in the room, the press conference. There was almost 200 media present.
Wow.
But yeah,
And he got the best
went on.
question.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, he asked the best
You always
question.
get the best question.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, but
Thanks for that. So,
Thanks for shout out.
yeah, the thing is, Kluivert, he just went to the stage all by himself and with the host, P Double, and I thought that P Double handled that press conference really
well.
great,
Yeah.
really well. He asked the questions that a lot of us in the media needed, maybe the public needed also. He manages the Q&A session well, but my main reasons in questioning him, like how he will try to win the hearts and minds of our supporters. I think
that's
one
important.
of the key questions that need to be answered. I soften it up a bit because we know about the history behind his appointment, what happened in the last week and everything. I try to soften the question a bit, just make it like we move forward, make him more comfortable, make us all look forward. What can he done? Because he hasn't done anything yet, but people are judging him because of his past, because of his previous work. But we can never forget that he's a big player. He's a legend in Dutch football, and the way he talks, the way he communicates, the way he gets his messages across, the way he takes that little laugh. About my second question about what can he do to win the hearts and minds of supporters. I can win, and I will try to win, and I will try to play good. That's all I can do. If not, people, I don't know what else.
And he said a very good question.
Very good. Yeah. So
very good
I
question.
think I think it tells that we finally have a coach that doesn't need a translator to convey his mind, because we're in the media. We always afraid of a lot of things are lost in translation. Even this press conference, I think a lot of it, not a lot, I think a few of it, got lost in translation. From the things that I read in other medias and from social media also, and but this is from English to Indonesia. Imagine from Korean to Indonesian
or
other languages, English first, and it happens. It happens.
Yeah, of course.
By
it's unavoidable.
Language is like that. Yeah, it's inevitable. You've lived abroad. You too. You're going abroad in the past few days. We know how hard it is to have this effective communication. With Kluivert coming in, he answered the question very well, and I think it's a very good introductory session from him to the public. And I think after that, the tension in social media got a little curve. It's a little bit steady right now compared to before.
Yeah. Some of the concerns that people has been saying and speaking up about on social media is the preference that Kluivert has for a 4-3-3 system, where the role of a striker becomes critical. What do you think about this, Aldi?
Yeah, I think this one also a part of a loss in translation also, because I familiarized with the 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I will use
the 4-3-3. Yeah.
So it's something that's not the comparison.
Yeah.
He familiarized with the 4-3-3, and first he said, I will check on the player first, and then
it depends
we'll talk
on the players,
about the formation.
Yeah.
So, but one thing I read from the newspaper, he will play position-based football and attacking football. Mm-hmm. So if the 4-3-3 is the formation he will use with, I don't care, because I'm not going to speculate anything about Kluivert. I've never seen him manage a team by my eyes, from TV. I don't know what he doing in Curacao. I don't know what he doing in other club. In
Cameroon, ada another
yes,
Miswal,
with the
Cameroon
Seedorf, also in the Turkish club. I'm never learn about that, because with this appointment, I just want to, in line with the other supporters, just to support with the nation teams. He said we have 4 finals. He acknowledged that we have a very important 4 matches. So I think we're in the same wavelength at the moment. So I just want to believe in him. And Firzi said a lot of good thing about Coach Patrick also, with the man behind him also. So I don't have any complaint about him at the moment for now.
Okay. Anything to add, Adi?
No, I'm good. I believe in Patrick Kluivert. He is the future, and he will have us playing attacking football, champagne football, goals galore, and hopefully we can win in Australia, win against Bahrain, win against China, and we will go through to the World Cup. We'll see you there
Amen
at
to
the
that.
2026 World Cup with Patrick Kluivert and his brilliant Garuda side.
I feel like I'm watching an ad right now.
I believe in attacking football. I believe in expansive football. We're trying to play better, trying to be more elite. And against Australia, it will be the acid test for Patrick Kluivert, whether attacking football will give this result, or we can play the counter-attack football, which is effective so far in the round 3 qualifiers of the World Cup 2026. So let's just wait and see. And hopefully, Patrick Kluivert can bring the best out of our players and trying to get that spot, not just for the round 4, but automatic qualifications. And I do believe with Patrick Kluivert, with Pastor, with Daniel Lanzat, and if Irfan Bahdim is on that coaching staff, best believe Indonesia is going places.
Why?
Speaking of Irfan Bahdim,
Why that
Bahdim
makes
is a
you
great player.
so sure?
He's a great player. He has the experience of playing for Indonesia. He can talk to the players.
Maybe you have any insight.
I'm just a positive guy.
Okay. So
I have
Okay.
nothing negative to talk about Shin Tae-yong, nothing negative about Patrick Kluivert. The federation has a system that they know the outcome is for the best for Indonesia. So we just have to put our belief. And it's not about who is at the helm. It's about the style of play. It's about how we can get results. And it's about the squad, the national team, and the logo on the front, the badge. And that's about it. You don't have to
speculate anything.
we don't have to. I don't think we don't have to care about the coaching staff.
Exactly. That's why
If they
we
can
don't
give
care
us results, then the Indonesian public is
That's
very
why I
smart,
said I
and
don't
they
care
know
about that.
the brand of football that they want to see.
Yeah.
And I think that game against Australia away is massive, and we hope that we can win, because from now until the end of the round 3 qualifiers,
June.
all of it is a must-win game.
It's a final.
Speaking of Irfan Bahdim and Rafael Mentimo, how important is it to have a local representation in the coaching setup?
Of course, important.
Very important.
Very important. It's about the connection with the fans as well. If you see a former player or someone that's familiar with you, the likes of Irfan, maybe before that there is Nova Arianto, and they can connect with the coaching staff as well. And I think that's very crucial. And for the harkat and martabat, for the pride.
The pride, true.
To have a face that's familiar, because now we have a multi squad with players coming from everywhere, playing everywhere as well. So if you have a connection with the coaching staff, it always works.
We saw it with the Japanese national team. The backroom staff are legends of their game. Hiroshi Nanami. Who's the
Hasebe.
defender? Makoto Hasebe. We need those kind of presence on the bench. Coach Nova is a good player.
But I don't think he'll be a member of the staff right now. That's not the way to go, I think.
That's not the way. Maybe another one. Irfan, even if it's
that's
players
a fresh,
like Irfan,
a fresh face, knows how to communicate with all the players, and I think that experience of playing for big sides in Indonesia, having the experience playing for the national side, He can share a lot about the pressure and the enjoyment of representing Indonesia. So I think Irfan should be
there.
A name that is not just talk about, but should be there.
Yeah. Anything else to add, Mas Firzi, before we close the episode?
No, yeah, just wishing Coach Patrick and his team lots of luck. The challenges Adi has mentioned is a big one in front of us.
The steps is built, and I think the base.
The foundation is
the base and the foundation is solid from Sinteyong, and now it's just how to continue.
Yeah, and he appreciate what Coach Shin has done in the press conference. Also, he has said the great job that Coach Shin has done with the games coming up. It's not just the eyes of the Indonesian fans, Indonesian public that's on the performance of the Garuda, but also the regional media, and also the European media also will put their focus on the national team because of Kluivert and his staff. So yeah, a lot of riding on that March 20 game and March 25, especially against Bahrain.
Yep.
One thing I want to add before we close.
Sure.
I just want to wait of the moment he surprised about how cheap the barber shop here compared to Indonesia. Because his hairstyle is, he want to fade, neat. Wow, it's super cheap in Indonesia compared to in Amsterdam or everywhere. So I want to wait the moment.
Yeah.
It's going to be great news.
Last, it's not a question, but more like, if you can say anything to the netizen that has been, putting their opinion on social media, turning things around and taking things out of context, what would you say to them?
I think what Adi said.
Just don't read it. Don't read it. Why?
Adi took the passive approach to this.
Yeah, because it's I don't know. Yeah. People has the right to speak their mind. When you open social media, even when you make an account on any social media, there's not a gun on your head.
Yeah.
It's a free world, a world where people can say anything they want. So it's just fine, whether it's negative, it's positive. Just don't read it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just look away.
Yeah. Be your
positive.
own filter.
Yeah.
Be your own filter. Right. So anyway, speaking of Indonesia's national team, we also have an interesting episode. Another episode of Jebret Talks in which our CEO, Valentino Simanjuntak, is having an interesting discussion with one of Sinteyong's translator, JJ, and they're going to talk a bit about dynamics, the word that has been swirling around the media lately. Dynamics. What kind of dynamics? Nonton aja. I'm not gonna tell you more. Just go on to the Jebret Talks program because it's going to be a very interesting one. Anyway, thank you so much, Adiani. Thank you, Alvin, and thank you, Mas Firzi, for being here with us today on this episode. And Jebret team, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.
Go say.